All right, we in here. We started. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I got a special guest host on the line, man.
Your XCEL, Tommy shit, in here. Y'all, this is just me and Mercy morning conversation we be having.
Yeah, me and X be up early on our Professor X Magneto shit, bumping heads and arguing and discussing different shit.
Hell yeah! But at the end of the day, it always came out. So that's why you my nigga. That's why I fuck with you. Like sometimes we agree, sometimes we agree to disagree.
And it's still matter. Bros at the end of the day. Like
yeah, it don't matter, nigga. None of that shit really affect our relationship. Like we just arguing about what's popping at the time.
For real.
That's really it. It's never like an argument between me and you, for real.
Exactly.
About what the fuck is going on.
So damn, I might have fucked up the Let me see. Hold on. Getting my details and everything right.
Niggas hate math, yo.
Yo, niggas definitely hate math, son.
I texted him yesterday. Because I watched it on YouTube. I texted him. I was just like, yo, bro, just relax, bro. You go through the most shit before you're about to level up.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
I know what you're about to do. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to erase the gap between battle rappers and rappers.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
he on his way there.
He's trying to have the rappers be like niggas is like the Legends only is whack because it's not real. Nigga, do you think these labels are gonna let these niggas battle for real?
You right. You got a point there.
Legends only is the only fucking way we are ever going to be able to see a nigga like Method Man, Redman, Royce the 5'9", they battle because it's safe.
Yeah. It's definitely a safe battle.
They get to record it. They get to fucking go over it. They get to boom, and then they get to shoot it. You, nigga, we see what happened to Cannabis. Nigga, no label owns, like, hip-hop knows what happened to Cannabis. That's not just some battle rap shit. Hip-hop knows that Cannabis went to fucking battles from a fucking dude from the Middle East, and the nigga whooped him so bad he pulled out a notebook in a battle. No
I got 30 pages of rhymes in this motherfucker.
Yeah, no label wants that for their artists, nigga. Cannabis is one of the greatest rappers to ever rap. After he pulled out that notebook, nobody respects anything he does.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Cannabis could fucking come out right now with the greatest fucking bars we ever heard. I'm like, we still put out a notebook, nigga.
It's funny because I peeped that he's still dropping albums.
Yeah, nobody cares. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, you want these niggas to battle for real, but these niggas have businesses, they got brands, they got fucking shit attached to them.
Yeah.
Now for niggas like 40 Cal and J.R. Ryder and the mixtape niggas.
Yo, chat, what's good? Let me know. Y'all can hear XCEL good? Just want to make sure you're coming through clear. So.
Yeah. But niggas like 40 Cal, J.R. Ryder, the mixtape niggas, they can battle for real because they don't really got that much to lose.
That's true.
But a nigga like Cameron ain't gonna fucking battle for real. Not saying you would get cooked, but I've seen Cam go acapella. He can go. But
yo, you watched that Cam freestyle he did?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Son, that joint was fire.
And he can go, nigga. He can fucking go. Cam can go. But what I'm saying is he gonna put himself at risk to be embarrassed? And then here's another thing people don't understand. Us battle rappers been watching these industry niggas they whole fucking life. You know how much shit battle after battle nigga like Eminem, you know how much shit I can say to him?
Yeah, you probably got a lot of shit to say about him.
And he couldn't say nothing to me because he don't know me. Who the fuck's XCEL? All his best bet is just to outbar me. But I can attack his life, nigga.
Now, that's a fact.
So,
that's a fact.
This Legends Only shit is safe. It's good. Like, we would have never seen Method Man battle rap.
Yeah, we would have never got him.
He would have never jumped in a fucking ring for real. Niggas seen what happened to Cannabis. Niggas seen what happened to Joe Budden. That ain't about to be them. You ask any rapper that rap, alright, keep it real. Ransom. Shout out to Ransom. That's my nigga.
Ransom fire.
He dropped 77 amazing projects in a row. He's on y'all niggas' ass. He's on my project coming
And I seen that he rock with you.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Shout out to Ransom.
He's on my project coming out soon. Shout out Rand. But I talk to Rand 3 times a week. And at least one of them conversations every fucking time is Rand, you should battle. And you know what he says? No.
Rand not
like,
bad.
Why? He's like, nigga, you got the bars, you got everything. It's like, it's not about that. It's about the showmanship. I don't have this shit. Like, y'all niggas gotta fucking remember your bars, get heckled in the crowd, outdo your opponent. You know what I mean? You got mad shit to fucking contend with. It's different than getting up there doing a show.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Doing a show, you can miss lyrics, you can do all types of shit, nigga. And if you know how to finagle that shit, then you got a beat playing in the background.
Yeah, because it's so produced and everything, like.
Yeah. So it's like, so when people knocking math, like, there's elevation, bro. Like, you know how many other niggas is about to come through this shit now? We just like,
what I was seeing most people say was that they feel like it takes away from the essence of battle rap in terms of the way that they're doing it.
Okay, guess what, nigga? You insert money into anything, the essence leaves. UFC started with no weight classes, nigga.
Right.
600-pound nigga, fuck a 50-pound nigga, and we see who wins. Now, you have weight classes, belts, it's sanctioned, can't do steroids, can't do this. When UFC started, it was just what two martial artist styles is better. Now, it's a sanctioned thing. It's not the same. Because when UFC started, when a nigga was on the ground, you could stomp on his head. You can't do that now.
That's a wildin', bro.
I promise you. But that's the essence of fighting.
Yeah.
Getting the fuck out of here. Battle rap, the money's just... And let's just keep it real. Battle rap itself don't feel like it used to feel.
You right. I definitely agree with that.
This shit is fucking Nerdville. This shit, we let a nigga that wears a fucking judge suit, a mallet, and a list, and a touch case to judge us.
Yo.
His opinion is valid. All these niggas that be giving their opinions, when you go search through their jacket, they got some funny shit with them.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's why I don't rock with them. You see, I've been going back and forth with them guys for the past couple weeks.
So you got that guy, like the other dude that had his wigs on the internet. I ain't gonna bring his name up.
Oh, the conspiracy guy?
Yeah, you got the conspiracy dude that's niggas.
He's a bozo.
Here's the thing. A lot of these niggas are, bro. If it's like the platforms I respect, I don't respect your platform because you shoot straight.
Yeah.
I respect Restore Order.
Of course.
NEO, Champion.
Of course.
Angry Fan when he's like shooting straight, when he gets in that emotional shit, I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, he has his moments where he be bugging sometimes.
Yeah, he's wild, but I can never front on Angry Fan because if it wasn't for him, a lot of people wouldn't know me. He's the first blogger to really talk about me like that.
Yeah.
So I would never ever front on Caps. That's my nigga.
That's a fact.
So it's like the rest of these niggas, like, no disrespect to Chris and Bias. I watched this thing. But my nigga, you pop out of jail and make a production? That was the first thing on your mind? Let me make a production so these battle rap niggas know I'm not weird. Like, my nigga, we thought you was weird before the case.
But not that weird.
We didn't think you was that weird, but niggas thought you was weird.
But
nigga, here's the thing. I come from the battle era from the street. The same era Mook, Lux, Head Ice, when all the niggas had police, battle barbershops. I'm from that era. I just wasn't in New York. I was in Boston. We was doing it in Boston.
Yeah.
So, I come from the era of you had to be a certain type of nigga to even battle or be involved in a battle because some real shit could happen. Niggas bet money. His man feel like he didn't lose. My man feel like I won. Now we got to fight.
But you know one thing I respect about people like Chris Unbiased, Caps, Jay Black, niggas is outside, man.
Oh yeah, no.
You catch these guys at events, bro. Like these new guys.
I respect Jay Black. respect cats because at the end of the day, whenever they say something, you can go find them niggas and they either will hear you out or stand on whatever they say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real shit. They'll either listen to you, you're having a conversation with them, and you can agree, they'll either agree with you or agree. These other niggas just pop shit from their crib. The white boy damn me be trying. This nigga was on NEO with my nigga Marv Quest, my nigga Miles, Mass and shit. You pulled up him saying this for my niggas and my white boys too. Then he fucking goes on his Twitch. Whatever the fuck he was streaming on. It's like, yeah, I said it. My nigga, you look like a racist, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, he was standing on that. He was standing on that hard body.
You look like Confederate flag nigga.
Man.
So you stand like, then you stand on it, but you're never gonna go outside because now all the Detroit niggas they know how you stand.
Man, things will get real uncomfortable for that man.
Listen, man, I hit Marv. I was like, yo, Marv, you know that white boy that was on Mass? That nigga. See, Marv was like, I know. You didn't find out until the day after.
Yeah, because I exposed it while they were filming. That was the funny thing. I exposed it while they were filming, and I actually dropped my blog on it as he was live. So when he's going live, people are jumping in his chat. That's why he made the live private, because people start jumping in his chat, pressing him about that. Like, yo, Mercy just dropped the blog. You saying the N word out here? Like, he started going crazy. He was mad as hell. Like,
yeah, it's like, bro. So boom, you want to know, like, even avocado. I respect avocado. Why? Because avocado got caught up in that bullshit. Yeah, I seen him at the fucking Grand Prix. Pulled him to the side. Had a conversation with him. Got his mind. Know where he stands at. Now, I wasn't the only nigga to pull him to the side. He got pulled to the side at least 3-4 times.
But see, at least he not avoiding it. You feel me?
He didn't avoid it. He was like, listen, bro, I know I did some dumb shit. And I was like, all right, you know what, my nigga, you just got caught in a dumb situation.
Yeah, yeah.
And you didn't react the right way. So, you know what? I'm going to let you live, my G. I wasn't going to do nothing to him. I'm just like, I'm going to just let you, I mean, you got it, bro. I understand.
That's a fact.
Just don't let that shit happen again.
Exactly.
All the understanding is going to go out the window. But for right now, I understand.
I feel like at this point with avocado, it's like it's something we can kind of move past. Like, I feel like I feel like he learned his lesson, basically.
I'm gonna say this: all you other battlers that was calling niggas in the Grand Prix cars because we did some shit that avocado shot. One, we didn't know avocado was shooting shit. Nobody told us. That shit was booked months ago. Two, didn't all you niggas be talking about and shot avocado? That shit happened 6 years ago. That
yeah.
About 6 years ago. How come y'all niggas wasn't on the thing?
And see, that was one of the things that I said, because it was a certain level of outrage when it first happened. But the problem is they didn't know avocado at the time.
Here's the thing. The outrage was for the 24/7 kid.
Yeah.
It wasn't even about Avo. It was about the 24/7 kid. Everybody's like, who the fuck is this dude? Who is he? Why is he talking like that? It wasn't even about Avo.
Yeah.
It just came out because now with the racial tension, everything is so heightened that somebody went digging. But I think...
Yeah, people went digging. The same guy that was posting his explicit pics in his blog.
Yeah.
The puppet guy.
Yeah, so it's like, dog, this is what I'm saying. I love battle rap.
For those of y'all here in the chat, we're gonna answer that Vlad question in a few. Me and XCEL just getting our, you know what I mean?
I love that battle. I love battle rap. I love the art. I love the sport of it. I love everything. Everything that goes around it, I don't like. But yeah, we can talk about Vlad. I'm gonna say this.
So look, this is the question we pose, right? Is Vlad TV the police? Yes or no, and why?
All right.
Now let me ask you. Of course, I'm gonna let you answer first.
I'm gonna say, it's tough. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say no, but I know it's not like, no, that nigga, he be holding it down. Vlad definitely doesn't hold it down.
He don't. He damn
Just
sure
keep
don't.
it 100. Vlad will set you up. Vlad doesn't give a fuck about black people or niggas. He don't. He don't give a shit. Otherwise, if he did, why would all of his content be bringing up street niggas and talking about the fucking crimes they committed?
Yeah.
He asked them about the crimes they committed. Whether they do a fucking pre-presser before the interview and they ask the question, it's like, well, why is that your content? You're Vlad TV, my nigga. You've been around since fucking 2000.
But let me ask you this. Do you think there's a certain level of like, okay, this rapper made this situation public, like he speaks about it publicly, whether it's on social media, in their music. Do you feel like that gives him the right to ask those questions?
No.
Because I feel like it does, if you're speaking about it.
Here's why. Okay, if you're speaking about it, cool, it's public information.
Yeah.
Right. But here's what it is. Vlad is not a street individual, so this shit is entertainment to him. It's a way for him to be close to danger without actually being in danger. It's a way for him to be like, I know dangerous niggas, but then when they start getting indicted and shit, I don't know these niggas. You understand?
Yo, Vlad always play that card, and he throw people under the bus with that.
Yeah, it's like what I said in my second round rough frack. It puts you close to danger, but not really in it. It's just a vice for you, bro. You, no matter what the fuck happens, Vlad will never go down for nothing. So therefore, when the nigga, you understand? So it's like, how can I put it? It's like if you see a pit bull in the fucking yard.
Yeah.
You jump in the yard and poke the dog and shit. And the dog bites your ass. And when the dog bites your ass, you fucking call animal control. Kill it. You ain't just poking and shit, nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So, Vlad, I feel like he get like, nigga.
So you feel like he basically praised on those situations for views.
Yeah, because when has he interviewed a positive person? When has he interviewed anybody doing something for the black community? And when he do, he talks about their past. So when he interviewed my son, who was my son's probably outside right now protesting some shit. You know, he talks to my son about jail.
That's a fact. Yo, you 100% right about that.
My son is a fucking intelligent. I would love to meet him and chop it up with him. He's a very intelligent man. He's passionate. He stands for the same shit I stand for. I'm in the community just like him. But you know what Vlad talks about? What happened when you did that 10 years, bro? 7 years, bro? How did that go for you?
You know what's crazy? Vlad will be interviewing somebody that I never heard of before, and I'll just see him dropping the episodes, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere he'll drop a clip of them beefing with somebody, and it'll be the viral moment for them out of that interview. And I'll be like, yo, it's always something with somebody.
Yeah. So you look at Vlad and you go, all right, Vlad. You look at, so when I look at that, there's only one nigga that I respect that do jail interviews. It's Pistol Pete from Terror Squad. He has a podcast called Dog in the Yard. And, you know, I respect it because he did 20 fucking years in jail.
Yeah.
So when he interviews people, he talks about jail.
Because for them, jail was part of a lifestyle.
Yeah.
So,
but it's never like glorifying it. It's just like, nigga, tell me what happened. He's like, yeah, that should be happening. Yeah, when you get in there, like, niggas give you game just in case that shit ever happened to you.
And it can also be used as a platform on how to stay out.
Yeah.
You know, so somebody asks, why do rappers keep going back on his platforms? I blame them. That's enough.
Rappers are thirsty. Rappers are broke. These niggas don't get no fucking money. These niggas like attention just like you do.
Yeah. Yep.
So the same reason why rappers are on fucking Instagram. They don't have to be. You know these niggas already.
Yeah. They definitely
like attention, bro. They like attention.
They know going up there what they're bound to be asked. Like even when like Sue Surf went up there. Like I didn't like how he was kind of like on some like pressing Vlad kind of type shit. When it's like, bro, you not some new nigga to this shit. Like you familiar with social media. You probably watch his platform. You know what to expect when you go up there as Sue Surf. You know all of the cases and stuff that came up. Like,
I like how Surf handled it though.
Oh yeah, he handled it great. He definitely handled
That's
it great.
how you're supposed to do it. Like, nah, I'm not talking about that, nigga. I know what you're trying to do. But
Truce the Poet says salute to XL.
Salute, my G. But I think that with this whole Vlad shit, like Casanova.
Yeah.
Cass. My nigga, you kind of did this to yourself. Because you was beefing with Tekashi, that's wrong. That's you beef with Snitch 9, number one. So having beef with a rat, he was definitely going down for something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2, you have a song called Punch You in Your Face, Motherfucker, I Knock Your Teeth Out.
Yo, chill. That's my favorite song, son.
That's my favorite song too, but when they go in court and you say, I'm not a blood, you go, who brought you home? How you doing blood? It's over for you, nigga.
Yo, yeah, you know what? Somebody said,
Hey, listen, Snoop been crippin' for 20 years, bro.
Yeah.
At 30, Snoop been crippin' for 50 years. Has he ever been indicted on some crip shit? No, because he carries himself how he's supposed to.
That's a fact.
He had that one murder charge, and that was it. You don't hear Snoop name, and it might be little shit. He got in a scuffle here, scuffle there, but you don't hear Snoop Dogg name the fucking news. That
Yo, they said they got Casanova iCloud and Instagram DMs with all his transactions going on.
Guess what, bro? This is the world we live in now.
Man,
not the streets, my nigga. I've sat in jail. I've sat in court and watched the nigga get indicted because they opened his text messages up. That's in the clause in your fucking contract when you sign for your phone, bro. That's why my phone is prepaid. Because when you sign that long-ass contract that nobody reads, it says, if you ever get caught in a criminal case, fucking police can open your phone.
Yeah.
They can open your phone, your Instagram, your Facebook, all that shit. So I don't talk. That's nigga call, nigga see me.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, just see me. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So
I remember one time I had a serious situation. I was like, yo, I don't even feel comfortable talking about this on the phone. Pull up on me, son.
Yeah, like it's not even worth it.
Yeah, it's not.
Like, because at the end of the day, like this street shit, streets is done. Number one.
Oh yeah, Hov said it a long time ago. Streets is done.
The internet is the streets now.
Yeah.
And
yep.
the bad thing about the internet being the streets, you can hide behind your fucking app.
Oh yeah.
And your social, and you could like so. Like now, if you going on Vlad, setting yourself up, nigga. But I also think any interview they can use. So you have to watch what you say regardless.
And this is why I feel like niggas should support platforms like Queens Flip, Doggy Diamonds, Nori, because these are niggas who are from the trenches that's not going to let you set yourself up like that.
Yeah. Nori will tell you, like, nah, don't talk about that here. Like, because he don't want, like, because niggas know, especially if you still moving and shaking. If you still moving and shaking,
yeah.
Like, alright, if you're not, like, if you're an OG and you've been out the game 34 years, statutes of limitations pass by, and you're just like, alright, I'm telling my story, okay. That's cool. Or you did time for whatever the fuck you got caught up for, you want to tell your story, cool.
Yeah.
But if you know for a fact you still out here, or you still got niggas attached to you that's out here moving and shaking, you might not want to go do a Vlad interview.
Niggas still be in the trenches talking about, yeah, so I just shot Craig on such and such street
like
last week. Yeah, his body hit the floor and all this other shit. Like, yo, what are you doing?
You might do a Vlad interview on some like Soulja Boy shit, like, I shot this, like, my nigga. like, even when Nori says it, like, I shot somebody, but when Nori says it, he's referencing the shit that was in the book.
How Jim Jones still out here and he was on Fed wiretaps giving orders. Man, listen.
How Jim Jones out here?
I'm not speaking on that. I have no idea.
On that, but at the end of the day, who knows if he really was? We didn't. You heard the tapes?
We heard the one with him and Mel Murda about the Tekashi situation, but I don't look at that as like giving orders exactly.
No, he didn't give no orders to hit on.
He just said he gotta be violated. Like that don't mean he ordering niggas to do it.
Jim Jones is smart, nigga. He said he has to be violated. He didn't order nobody to hit him. And on top of that, Jim Jones. Jim Jones got money.
I don't got Jim Jones down for being a rat. I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. I know people been trying to paint that narrative, but I don't see that in Jim. Jim is too much of a rebel. Like, if anything, like he's not with that. I can't see it.
Jim got cake, bro.
Yeah, people forget that.
So, people forget that. People forget how this court system works. For every crime, there's a fine you can pay that will keep your ass out of jail.
Oh, he did say that they got to hit his security or something like that. Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Nigga, listen what I'm saying. Every crime, like if you murder somebody and you're a millionaire, you can get off. That's how them niggas get off.
Yeah.
How you think OJ got off? Money, bro. It wasn't, nigga. Go look it up. You think of bullshit. Every crime has a fine attached to it. That's why when you go to jail, you got to pay restitution. That's the crime. That's the fine attached to the crime you did.
You know the funny thing about the OJ shit? I was talking about this. Matter of fact, I was talking to Peso about this, and I'm like, yo, we kind of know nigga did it, but I mean, shit. The court say he innocent. He innocent. Fucking.
He did that shit. I knew he was involved off the rip, but maybe he beat that. For me to do, he beat that shit.
For real.
Thing with this whole how Jim, like, niggas don't know nothing. I don't think Jim Jones is a rat because at the end of the day, in this era, if he was, it would have came out.
Of course. And even when they tried to paint Freaky Zeke as a rat, he just did Queens Flip shit, and they was playing the dude that ratted on him.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to paint Freaky as a rat for a minute back in the DVD days.
That's another thing. Niggas get ratted on.
Yeah.
And the nigga that ratted on you, gonna be like, yo, he's a rat just because it takes the spotlight off him. Like, they ain't worried about Jim Jones right now. We got a fucking super rat running around taking down everybody in hip hop.
Oh my god.
We need to eradicate that nigga. Like,
he already stuck in the house.
I understand.
That label they taking away that security and all that. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're not letting them run around no more.
Why? Because he's probably not giving up no more information. They probably told him this. Yo, you don't start giving us more names, nigga, you ain't gonna be so safe out here.
You know what's crazy? You know 6ix9ine's gonna come up in his case.
They already said it.
They did, right? Yeah.
It says 6ix9ine gave the feds information on untouchable Gorilla Stone in Casanova.
Wow. That I didn't see. I didn't see that.
On, I forgot which site it was, but I mean, you know how you get, let's say, I'm be on the hip hop sites and they email you.
Wow.
That was like I was scrolling through my email and that popped up. I was like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
But the 6ix9ine's a part of it because remember they had beef.
Yeah, they had that whole shooting at Barclays and all that.
And they was cool for a little bit.
Yeah.
So right after they beef. So guess what? A nigga told. And you don't think he told on Cass? Nigga told on Cardi B.
Yeah, he told on Cardi B, Jim Jones, a whole bunch of niggas.
So if you don't think he told on Cass, the nigga that was trying to kill him. You're right. They were just waiting. And on top of that, if it's a Fed case, this case has been going on for years. They just have the Cass right now. They've been watching him for a long time. Because I don't know how you fans know how the feds work out there. If they grab you, they've been watching you for at least 5 years. I'm not talking about the blue and whites. I'm talking about the federal agents.
Nigga said Cardi told on herself.
No, she didn't. 6ix9ine was in court like Cardi B is a blood, Jim Jones is a blood, this nigga's a blood, this nigga, that nigga, this nigga.
Well, I could say Cardi was making it clear that she was blood, but I mean, she never told on anything else on herself that I recall.
Oh, bro.
Like, everybody make their affiliations public. Like, that's one thing.
This is what I'm saying. This is why it's messed up, because we living in a world with not street niggas trying to give rules on street shit.
Yeah.
How did Cardi tell? Because she says she's a blood.
Yeah, that's not really like
that's
just
giving your affiliation, bro.
Yeah, that's all it is.
So if I say right now, Everybody knows I'm a member of the Nation of Gods and Earths. Everybody knows that.
Uh-huh.
I'm the God. It's public information. Now, if one of the gods goes down and starts snitching on all the other gods, did I tell on myself because I affiliated myself with a fucking group of people? This is what I'm talking about.
That's
Everything
funny.
is not snitching, bro. Like, first of all, I tell my kids this, that I work in the community because they think everything is ratting.
That's like if Lord Jamal go down and then they try to bring down all five.
On everybody.
They try to bring down all 5%ers.
Yeah, like, so here's the thing.
Yo, James, appreciate the $5 donation. He asked the question: if you allow a person to pay to join your gang and rep your colors, how is that real and how is that street?
Oh nah, I'll say this. As far as Shotty and them niggas, that was a dumb move. Like that kid, he wasn't fit for what they was trying to do. I think they seen a kid that had views, popping was lit, and they looked at him as a way out. They didn't think about him being soft and shit like that. They didn't think about that.
Yeah, because he already had the formula on his own. He just needed that extra push.
Or they did think he was soft, and they were just like, we can bully this nigga into doing whatever we want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day...
But he was smarter than them. He knew how to manipulate them.
Yeah, he knew how to manipulate the game. But because at the end of the day, Tekashi was a bodega kid. He worked in a fucking bodega in Brooklyn. I know. My brother lived two streets over from his mom's bodega.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, yeah. But I think that even with that, right? So, even with the whole, like, niggas, like, first of all, let's clarify what snitching is, first of all.
Definitely.
Snitching is me and you decide to go do an illegal activity.
Yep.
All right. Get caught. We both get caught.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't think I'm doing all this time. So, yeah, it was all mercy, da-da-da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. That's snitching. Anything else is not snitching. Nigga, if somebody breaks in your house and you call the police so they can fucking acquire your stuff, you're not a rat. Who the fuck you gonna call? You niggas?
Yeah, you're a civilian.
Somebody smack your fucking grandmother upside the head with a thing and you don't know who did, and your grandmother called the police, she's not a fucking rat. If the old lady outside watching you hustle called the police on you, she ain't a fucking snitch. That's what she's supposed to do. She's a civilian and you in her community doing stupid shit.
Yep. Right about that.
So let's clarify what snitching is. Snitching is the word snitch is for niggas that decided to play the game, then they got caught and was like, I don't want to play no more.
And decided to take the coward way out.
That's all it is. For civilians can't snitch.
Yeah, civilians are definitely not snitches.
For them niggas, for them non-trade niggas to take a civilian and say, we're going to be behind you, they're stupid because that nigga don't live by the same codes you do. He's with you guys because you guys look cool and tough. He don't represent the blood codes and he don't know the death.
Exactly. He never put in no work, none of that.
He don't know what the books is. He don't know what the stars mean. He don't know the death pledge, and he don't know none of that shit. He just fucking, all these niggas look cool. They got the waves. You know what I'm saying? So for him, it's like, come on, man. You don't, what? You don't, like, what? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a smart move, man, on their part, but I also think that niggas got to be accountable. Like, no,
Tekashi is definitely a snitch. I think the way you're explaining it, like by saying he was a civilian brought in, people are assuming that you're saying that he's not a snitch. No, when you get in, you're officially inducted into the street life, so you have to live by those codes. So you tell you a snitch.
What I'm saying is they knew he didn't live by that code off the rip.
Yeah.
So to bring him in, that's like, it's like Nate Robinson boxing, nigga. You play basketball, you don't box, you don't get your fucking head knocked off. You know what I'm saying? So you're a civilian and you're weird, you got rainbow hair and all that. How the fuck didn't you expect this nigga to snitch on you if shit got real? The nigga has rainbow hair.
Basically what we're saying is he shouldn't have been let in the first place.
He shouldn't have been let in the non-trade situation in the first place. They should have been like, oh, you a little weird nigga. We fuck with you, but nigga, stay over there.
Timberland TV, he said, is it a super snitch to tell on an unrelated crime after you get caught? Yeah, because you telling on something that you don't got nothing to do with.
If you're telling for your own benefit, that's snitching, man.
Yeah, yep.
If you're telling for your own benefit, if you're like, oh yeah, nigga, I got jammed up, but you know who got fucking bricks? Like, you know what I mean? Nah, bro, that's not it. But yo, I gotta go into work. I love chopping it up with y'all. I'll probably chop it up with y'all another morning for sure.
Definitely, bro. I appreciate you coming on, man. For real.
All right, holla at me. Y'all be good. Love. Yo, follow me on Instagram, XCEL_508.
Yes.
See me on the book. I'm not putting my book out there because it's my government name. But follow me. Holla at me.
All right, man. I got you.
Peace.
All right, man. Yes, sir. That was my brother XCEL. You know, our mornings chopping it up. You know, that's regular for us. You feel what I'm saying? It's just that he coincidentally, I was sitting here about to go live and he just called me. You feel me? So I was like, yo, I'm about to go live. You want to talk some shit with the people real quick? So, you know, that's why, you know, we did that. So, you know, that's my bro right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all know what time it is. You feel me? Trap shit, day one. Like, literally day one. First battle ever on the Trap New York. You feel what I'm saying? So, I appreciate y'all, man, for real. But, you know, with this whole, you know, street life, man, it comes with a code. It comes with a code, and you gotta head to the code, man. You feel me? I don't think it's right that people like 6ix9ine get next to solid foundations like blood and stuff like that. I don't think it's right that they get to attach themselves to stuff like that just because they got money and can get views. Because at the end of the day, as we seen, when shit get real, niggas gonna fold. You feel me? So, like, those people should not be allowed in the culture whatsoever. You know what I mean? So, I'm not rocking with Son. I'm not rocking with Son at all. You know what I mean? Like, he a cold rat. Stone cold rat, bro. Stone cold rat. Like, I'm not, you feel me? Like, he shouldn't have been let in from the gate. He just shouldn't have. You know, and while we do blame him for ratting when he shouldn't have, the people that he's told on also have to be held somewhat accountable. They do. They still have to be held accountable for letting him in the first place. You know what I mean? So, you know, and my thing is this, man. Everybody ain't got to be a tough guy. Everybody ain't got to be a gangster. Everybody ain't got to be street. If you a civilian, be a civilian. You understand? Like, you can be a man. Just be a man at the end of the day. That's all I be preaching. You feel me? Like, even when I be on here, like, when I be saying certain stuff to certain people and stuff like that, it's off basis of me being a man. Not being a tough guy, not being, trying to be gangster, like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit don't apply to me. Like, I'm a regular person. You know what I mean? I may do my blogs and run my league and stuff like that, but aside from that, I'm a husband. You feel me? I'm a husband. I got to get home at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I come home, I might play some video games, watch some Marvel movies or something like that, but at the end of the day, all that, you know, trying to portray a certain image is just like, yo, just be yourself. You feel me? Just be yourself. If you naturally come from something, then it's gonna come off. You know, you don't have to try to oversell it, but that's the problem with a lot of these guys. They want to be cool, so they oversell this image like they tough, and then when it's time to really show that you tough, which is standing 10 tones down when the boys come, they don't do it and they fold. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, they all snitch. Come on, everybody fame hungry and so bad. They got greedy, but he definitely a rat. They should have kept him at distance from the real street stuff. Exactly. He should have never been involved in any of, like, the transactions. Like, one of the things that they were saying in his case was that he was present for certain drug transactions. Why? Why was he there to see drug transactions? And that's not part of his life. Like, that's not something that he do. He shouldn't have been nowhere near there. Like, stay in the car type shit. Like, that should have been, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. I got past 30, and that's good here. Exactly. 32. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful every moment that I'm, still here, because I do have people that's not here with me anymore. You understand? Like, people that I done grew up with and, shit like that. Like, man, the Harlem, people may think Harlem is just about, the ratting and all this other shit. There's a lot of people, like, a lot of shit go down in Harlem. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's just like any other hood, any other trenches, man. Like, shit happens to people. So it's really just about, getting past that and, just elevating to a certain point in life. Like, I don't live in a hood no more. But at the same time, I still be out there sometimes. But I make sure I'm antennas up, head on a swivel type shit. You feel me? Just always making sure I'm good and anything like that. So, damn, 3 friends dead, good friends at 27. Sheesh. My condolences, man, for real. Man, listen, I don't even think I got enough fingers to count. You feel me? Like, it's been, for me, it's definitely been a hectic and chaotic. Let me not say chaotic. You know what I mean? Because one thing I could say is that, like, my life never been, like, I've never been super effed up in the game to where I had to really, like, make, like, some super wild decisions, but I've had to make some wild decisions. You feel me? And, if you've ever known me as a rapper and you've heard my music, then you've heard it there, but it's not something that I actually, like, get on camera and start, glorifying and stuff like that. Like, I'm really one of them people that there's a lot of stories that are just going to go to the grave with me, that the world will never know about. Why? Because some stuff is just not meant for cameras and social media and stuff like that. Like, I really have a whole bunch of stuff that y'all just will never know about. You know what I mean? And there's certain people that, I came up with that hold to them same type of codes, and you will never hear about certain shit. You feel me? Just because everything ain't meant for other people to hear. You know what I mean? It's not meant for social media. It's not meant for the masses, because there's just a certain level of information that everybody doesn't understand. So all it does is create just senseless debates about, oh, you was wrong. I would have did this if I was in that situation. I did this, but you never know what you would have did until you in that situation. And if you never been in that situation, then you're not really a person to kind of judge certain things. So but you back to the topic at hand. In terms of this whole VLAD shit, man. I agree with XCEL. Like, we basically gave y'all both sides. We holding VLAD accountable and we holding the rappers accountable. You feel me? VLAD need to stop preying on people for views. Like, stop trying to zero in on people's legal situations, knowing that they're going to talk about it. You understand? On your platform. But at the same time, rappers, stop going up to VLAD. Y'all been watching this man for years. VLAD been around over 10 years at this point. You mean to tell me y'all are still going up there, not knowing what to expect, not knowing that he's going to get information out of you that can possibly be used against you? We can't keep on, like, it can't always be VLAD the police. Okay, if Vlad's the police and this narrative is being painted about that, then stop going up there. You feel me? So, I'm even starting to get to a point where I'm noticing that VLAD is having a lot of repeat guests on his show. That he's having a lot of repeat guests. There's a lot of people that I'm pretty sure he's calling that are not giving him the time of day. That are just like, nah, I'm not going up there. Why? Because of what VLAD represents. You feel me? And I feel like this Casanova case is going to be the biggest determination of that, because I feel like this is the first time that I'm seeing Vlad's name come up in somebody's case. I feel like this is the first time I'm seeing somebody, them say, yo, we're using the interview he did with DJ Vlad. And that sends a clear message. That sends a very clear message. You feel me? So at this point, and Vlad seemed like one of them legal people. He be trying to sue people for everything. You gonna sue them for putting that in the paperwork that they use your interview against this man? Now what you're gonna do, because this is gonna harm your business. This is gonna make people not want to rock with you. Your clientele or your interview base is mostly black urban people who come from what we come from in terms of the hood and the struggle and the police preying on us and us having a system where they're waiting on us to go to jail, where this is what they want. They want to put us in positions to where we can't survive, to where we can't feed our families. So if this is your interview base, the people that you're trying to reach out to for interviews, and you're preying on those specific things, then you police. You police. So you feel me? Both got to be held accountable, Vlad and the rappers. You feel me? So let's never get that twisted. So why Rick Ross beat Vlad up? I'm not sure why that happened. I don't remember. I don't know if Vlad posted something or if he said something that offended Ross, but Vlad definitely did some BS. You understand? Is he paying these rappers? Why don't they support more black media? This is the thing. Rappers don't get paid for interviews. Rappers don't get paid for interviews. Not all the time, anyway. You have some that if Vlad reaches out, they might try to charge him, but it's his choice on whether he wants to pay them or not. You know, but for the most part, these rappers ain't paying for no. These rappers not getting paid for no interviews because Vlad has the platform. You feel me? So it's no different than, like, let's say when like URL or KOTD or they, you know, RBE, they pick up new talent. A lot of times the guys may not get paid because at the end of the day, the platform is doing something for the artist. You understand? So he's not paying them. But they go on to Vlad because they see that's where the views are. You know, they're not gonna go to Doggy Diamonds. They're not gonna go to Nori. They're not gonna go to Queens Flip. Why? Because when you come to these platforms, you're gonna get asked some real questions. You understand? They're not gonna let you incriminate yourself, but they're gonna ask you some real stuff. They're gonna ask you some real shit. You know, the Breakfast Club is a little bit more mainstream, but also the Breakfast Club don't pull punches when it comes to interviews. They're gonna ask you everything. You know, which then that's one of the reasons I rock with them. But I rock with Charlemagne for the most part. Without Charlemagne, that show is the dub. You feel what I'm saying? So it's low key Charlemagne and Friends show. You know, that's just what it is. But yeah, man, I don't. Vlad is a clown. Vlad is a clown, especially after watching Mike Hughes. Y'all know he was doing all the battle rap interviews for Vlad TV. He got his own YouTube channel and he was explaining like his issues with Vlad. And yeah, after watching his videos, my eyes were definitely a little bit more open on Vlad. And from this day forward, Vlad a bozo. And I haven't been watching much of his interviews lately anyway. You know what I mean? He ain't really been having much in terms of like any particular information that I care for. So, you know. But I don't know. Vlad, I'm not going to say he going to be out of here soon, but I don't know how much longer he has in terms of his platform, because there's more of this. These rappers start getting arrested and they keep saying that they're using Vlad TV interviews and their paperwork and stuff like that. The more rappers are not going to want to do interviews with him. You understand? So, you know, if you watch the Pee Wee Longway interview, you know how to avoid certain questions. You understand? So, you know, but yeah, that's what I came to talk about. You know, I've seen everybody blogging about it, everybody talking about it, you know, and I agree. I partially agree that Vlad is the police, but at the end of the day, you rappers, stop going up there telling on yourselves. You feel me? So, yo, No Mercy, how much sleep do you get? I get a lot of sleep. I want to say I get at least anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a day. 6 to 8 hours. I get a lot of sleep. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I sleep during the day. You know, I be when you be seeing me like on social media and stuff like that overnight. That's because that's when I work. I work overnight. You know what I mean? If you notice, you won't see me on social media like during like the late mornings, and like the early afternoons. You feel me? Because that's the times I usually be knocked out. Like a lot of times, like I'll do this live, and then I'll go straight to sleep, and I won't wake up till like 5 or 6. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, I'm always, listen, man, I'm always getting to it. But one thing about me, I'm a person that I prioritize my sleep. You feel me? So, even though I'm always doing something, like I'll get my 8-9 hours of sleep and be fully refreshed and just be back at it, working it. Whether I'm editing battles, streaming, recording blogs, whatever. Like, I'm always doing something. You feel what I'm saying? So, Sly, what up? What's good? No Mercy Harlem fell off. Eddie Murphy, where's Battle Goof? I have no idea. Hopefully somewhere trying to peel that do-rag off that been on his head for like 20 years. Pat Stagg on a 30 shine. Yo, 3P, what are you doing, man? Talking about Pat Stagg on 30 shine. Are you crazy? You out your mind. You know what I mean? Oh, what the other guy say? You are insane. Yo, I'm about to start stealing people's slogans. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Yo. You are insane. But nah, Pat Stay is not going to 3-0 K-Shine. Do not come in here with disrespect. Man, listen. Harlem all the way. But I think it's going to be a great battle. I think K-Shine and Pat is going to be a fire battle. You feel me? Oh, Eddie Murphy, you from France? Sheesh. Salute to France. $100 on... Nah, I'm not betting on that battle. I'm not betting on that battle because I don't predict a clear winner. You feel me? Like, even if I got K-Shine, I got him winning like 2 rounds. You feel what I'm saying? So, nobody respects Harlem no more. Chill with all that. You feel me? Harlem got ASAP Rocky. We still got Cam. Cam's still out here. Like, what are you talking about? Dipset's still out here as a whole, even though they might be separate, but they still out here moving. JR out here. 40 Cal out here. So, what do you think about the possibility of Mav versus Tay-Rock? That battle's never happening. Because Rock not gonna take that. Rock got too high of a position in battle rap, and he gonna look at that battle the same way like a Goodz would look at it. You feel me? So that wouldn't happen. I don't see that battle going down. About Vlad, I love how Surf checked them. People need to stop revealing shit. It'll be hard to cancel a 4 million plus subscriber channel. You're right about that. That's really tough to do. Listen to me. From Paris, bonjour à toi. See, I got my I got my joint a little bit down packed. My wife is Haitian, so that French and Creole and all that. Like she knows a good amount of that. So I pick up on a little bit of it. I'm not good at it. I actually took. It's crazy. I took French in high school when I was in Frederick Douglass Academy. I was terrible. Like, I learned a few things. Like, I learned, like, j'aime l'appel. Like, I think that's, like, asking what your name is or something like that. But I was terrible at French. You feel me? So, yeah, I don't know about that one. You feel me? Nobody from Harlem sold more than Mace. I'd have to check the records on that one. What you mean, like, in terms of, like, one album, or you mean, like, overall? Because Mace, I believe if we add up everything when you talk about records and singles and stuff like that, I think ASAP Rocky might be a little bit above Mace. I think ASAP might have more than Mace if you're talking total. But in terms of, like, the top selling album from Harlem, yeah, I think it's that Harlem World joint. You know what I mean? So Rock will take Swamp, but not Math. Because Swamp is active on URL. You know what I mean? Like, they would push more so for that battle just because Swamp, needs the look. Even though after Swamp getting 3-0'd, I don't think he's getting Tay-Rock neither. Not no time soon anyway. Swamp gonna have to work to build his buzz back. You feel me? So, and then it's not a slight to Swamp because I think Swamp is dope. I think he's a potential star, but you can't be getting 3-0 on Kings versus Queens, like at the first battle of the night, and you got 30, like you got wiped off the card after that. You feel me? So I feel like he's gonna have to work to get his name back up, but he can do it. He could do it. So people need to stop going to Vlad. I agree with my son, Lord Jamal Godfrey. Yeah. I didn't like that Vlad threw my son under the bus. I forgot who he was talking to. Like, yo, I lent my son money. I think he was talking to Royce. And he threw my son under the bus. Like, what he did with my son was basically the equivalent of to my calling racist. And you were like, yeah, but my best friend is black. You feel me? Like, that was some BS. You feel what I'm saying? So, Clips did. Yo, chill. Y'all not gonna be up here slandering Harlem. Yo, Sly, what's up with you today, man? God damn. Harlem can't get no respect around here. You know what I mean? But Swamp vs. Rock not booked on your. You know what? It was booked somewhere else. That's what happened. It was booked somewhere else. I forgot about that. You know what I mean? Newborn told me otherwise. Rock isn't as unbeatable as he was before. Nah, he's definitely not. He's definitely not. Rock done showed a lot of weakness, but also, let me tell y'all, the problem with Rock is that he doesn't do good against the stars from his class. That's why he lost to all of them. Think about it. He lost to Surf. He lost to Hitman. He lost to Goodz. He lost to Shine in the rematch. He lost to Calico. He loses to those guys because Rock doesn't have that same star power. He just doesn't. You feel me? He's just straight gun bars, and that's all he is. He's energy. He has dope bars, but at the same time, the other guys have just more of a captivating style, and that's why he loses those battles. You feel me? So, and it's not to say Rock is whack, because those battles all were good battles. Like, Rock came with it, but sometimes his best, it just shows the levels. You feel what I'm saying? So, in the rematch, he did not beat Sean in the rematch. He clearly lost to Sean in the rematch. You know what? Him and Cal, I gotta watch over. I don't think him and Cal was that clear, but I personally, I think I had Cal winning 2-1 type shit. I gotta watch it again. But when I'm speaking on in terms of just those battles from those people in his class. Like, he has a very terrible record. You know what I mean? He really only got at best like maybe 2 debatable wins. Like, he don't beat them niggas clear. You know what I mean? So, you know, Tay-Rock won the rematch with Sean? What? In wrestling terms, Rock was the best Intercontinental champion, but loses when he got to the heavyweights. Yeah, exactly. Like, who was a good Intercontinental champion that didn't surpass the heavyweights? Chris Jericho, maybe? Because I remember Chris Jericho, he was like Chris Jericho was Intercontinental champion. You know what I mean? Probably one of the best ones, and he held his hat on that. Like, yo, I'm the best Intercontinental champion. But he could never beat the Triple H's and the Stone Colds and the Rocks, the Undertakers. Like, he can't beat those guys. You know what I mean? So, Rock beat Hollow. That's the only one. That's really the only one. And I don't even think that, that was clear for me. Let me not even do that. He definitely had a clear win on Hollow. But I mean, that's really the only one that's like clear. The rest of them is like, can somebody spit a Lord Jamar bar? You know what's crazy? I never listened to a Lord Jamar anything in life. I probably never will. But I do agree with some of the things he says in the interview. Sometimes he just be wilding. You feel me? But you know, Lord Jamar, he's one of those people that got a strong opinion, and I respect anybody with an opinion. You know, especially if it differentiates from everybody else's. You know, even if I don't agree with him, which there's a lot of times I don't agree with him, I still see the logic in his opinion sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, Rock technically beat Clips the second time. Him and Clips is such a classic. I'd be scared to really give that a winner just because I love the battle so much. But No Mercy, you think Smack Grooming easy to be the next Rock? Not really to be the next Rock, but I think he's definitely one of them guys that's next up, just in terms of the way that he talk, you know, and that type of energy that he give off. You know, I don't know if I can say he's being groomed yet, but I mean, shit, they pushing him. He got T-Top on a volume. That's a huge step for Easy. So he better smoke that nigga. You feel me? You never listened to Brand Nubian? Nah, I've listened to Brand Nubian before. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't listen to them and really like care for, like, you know how when you listen to certain groups you can always point out, like, you'll have a favorite most times. Like, if you Wu-Tang Clan, like me, my personal favorite from Wu-Tang Clan is always between Ghost and Method. You feel me? Like, those are always the two that I feel be having like the best verses. But when you listen to Brand Nubian, you're more so listening for them as a group. I don't feel like you're listening for them as a separate entity. You feel me? So, Easy been fired though. That bid really slowed his momentum. Yep. I said that in my last stream that, Easy, I know him from 2014 when he battled Dot on the track, and he had that talk back then. You feel me? So, Rock beat B Magic when Magic was hot. But here's the thing, B Magic wasn't part of Rock's class though. B Magic wasn't part of Rock's class, so Rock is always gonna do good against those guys. But the people, JC not from Rock class neither. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all notice the pattern? He's clearly beating the people that came after him, but having trouble with the people that are in his class / came before him. That should tell y'all something. And then he lost to Mook. He didn't beat Mook. So, you know what I mean? That Dot battle was classic. Dot greatest line was telling Bill Collector he had no socks. Yo, Dot is the GOAT, man. Dot is the GOAT. You feel me? Dot first verse Easy, yeah. His first verse Easy was wild. Easy first was wild too. When he said something about Dot then Boom, like, that was crazy. That was a super haymaker. But Rock beat old Red. Did Rock beat old Red? Oh yeah. That was when he had the Blake Griffin bar. You know what I mean? But look, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I didn't even realize an hour had passed already. You feel me? But I appreciate all y'all tuning in. We're gonna be back here Friday morning. I think me and the wife gonna do a last minute prediction sometime within this week. We're gonna do a last minute prediction for the volume card. She definitely wanted to give her thoughts on it. So we're gonna do it sometime, probably Friday. If we don't do it Friday morning, then we fuck around and do it. I'll just postpone the stream and we'll do it Friday night. And we can chop it up about the event and everything. And from there we be good, man. So I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Definitely love hanging out with y'all. And we'll be back here Friday, man. Like I said, if not in the morning, then we'll be here in the evening. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all in tune, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Trap New York. We got a whole bunch of battles we about to start dropping. So we out here, man.